legit. Anything you want.
Hey guys, welcome back to Altcoin Freedom. Mike here. I hope you're having a great Friday night. Now, in this picture, we're looking at Jumbo Bay Resort, Antigua. If you've been to Antigua, let me know if you've ever been to the Jumbo Bay Resort. I would love to get there. And if you're from Antigua in the videos, let us know in the comments below. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to touch on XRP, and we're going to talk again about the importance here that the SBI's VC trade are two more reasons to be kind of bullish about XRP right now. Good news out of there. We know CoinSquare has also listed XRP, so that's interesting news about that exchange. And there's more news that the State Bank of India looks into Ripple, the company, to ease their cross-border remittances. So they maybe make some XRP US dollars pairing there to see what they can do in the banking. Now, we know the crypto market's kind of back the last couple of days, right, to that bearish trend when Bitcoin was kind of trading at around 7,300, 7,400, and it was a big drop down, a couple $100 billion drop we saw from when we were touching 300 billion just a few days ago. But the good news in there was XRP was holding steady at the 44-cent range, just down a little bit when Bitcoin was declining. XRP was kind of declining in pair with it, right? No big major drop off. So it showed a little bit of relative stability there in XRP during the times of big decline across the board. Now, one reason people are saying this is a real good thing, an indicator that we should start being bullish about XRP, is that in the second quarter, right, Ripple's second quarterly report, they showed that XRP seemed to be less volatile than all the other altcoins when compared to Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin was declining in the markets, XRP was kind of on par with it. So there was a quote there: XRP was notably less volatile in quarter two, and XRP's 9% price decline was in line with Bitcoin's 8.2% price decline. So despite this tepid environment. So a lot of XRP sales proved to be a drop in the bucket, right, of what the XRP market that was trading at 45 billion has seen before. So not a lot of people selling. Like we're saying, it's kind of good news. Maybe we're seeing a bottom here where people aren't willing to sell their XRP because they see all the good things that are happening ahead. Now, with respect to the stability of XRP, there was also something else that was a little bit strange. Back on the 1st, a lot of XRP holders saw a big spike in the value of XRP, right? And there was a chart on eToro I was looking at there, and you saw the big spike in XRP. And a lot of the reasons that people were saying there is that SBI is planning to launch XRP derivatives. So there was another quote: XRP's recent rise is likely related to Ripple investor SBI's plan to launch XRP derivatives. What's more unclear is why XRP spiked around 6% over an hour yesterday. So there's some more explanation about that, is that some of the larger banks might be testing the system for a wider adoption. So there might be some testing going on over there. And the most likely avenue for this launch of XRP derivatives is on SBI's crypto exchange known as VC Trade. So this is another reason people are really bullish about XRP right now. Now, another little prediction kind of thing we can be thinking and looking at is that we're given the fact basically by the second quarter report that's showing that Ripple is telling us that XRP is kind of more or less now kind of tied to the hip with Bitcoin, right? It was kind of moving in pair with the pullback there. So if we see this big king of crypto, Bitcoin, start going for the moon as this institutional money comes in, maybe XRP is going to be tagging along right as they're kind of paired up right now. We're seeing in the movement. So basically, in a nutshell, guys, XRP is kind of proving itself to be kind of a stable crypto in the whole crypto asset portfolio we're seeing out there, right? It was very stable the last little while. So that's a good thing for the community. We're seeing a lot of people being very strong with their XRP and not really dumping it right now. And, in the bearish market right now, things have been pulling back, going up. XRP has been kind of stable. So what I'd have to do is ask you guys in the comments below, is this a good time for you to hold on to your XRP, stock up on XRP, or are you, are you selling any of your XRP right now thinking you can get it a little cheaper later on? Now, another thing, let's touch on CoinSquare, guys. They listed Ripple's XRP. So that's a Canadian cryptocurrency exchange, and CoinSquare said they were very excited to announce a new collaboration. They're going to now offer support for XRP. Now let's look. As stated in a blog post on CoinSquare website, Ripple's coin XRP is currently in beta testing phase. So even so, the users are able to make deposits, trade, and convert XRP into fiat as well as virtual currencies. The only barrier right now is that the XRP withdrawals are still unavailable, but the team is working hard to have the XRP withdrawals implemented as soon as possible. So very good, guys. One note, though, if you're involved with that exchange, there was a little note to be careful. Users have to be very careful when storing their XRP that they're not omitting that XRP tag because they don't want to lose funds. So a lot of people still aren't careful with that XRP tag. Now, they also said XRP has been a highly requested asset, which they are thrilled to now be offering to Canadians. now that we have the technical infrastructure built out to add more currency safely and efficiently. I'm excited to announce that we will be adding more coins to our offering in the near future, Cole Diamond, the CoinSquare CEO claimed. So as the market's becoming more regulated and things are going to be becoming safer and this institutional money comes in, it's going to be good for the crypto space all aboard, right? There'll be more access, more liquidity, more people coming in, and more options to get your hands on some crypto. So they also said the carefulness that we took with listing XRP will enable us to more seamlessly support other coins moving forward, and has allowed CoinSquare to have the groundwork in place for more streamlined expansion. So this is good news, guys. That came just about a month after CoinDo revealed that CoinSquare is almost ready to expand into Japan. So it could be a lot of money coming on to CoinSquare from there in Japan too, right? And if XRP is on there, that's good news for us XRP holders. They just need some approval, they said, from the Japan's regulatory body, but they should get work through there. And that's good news again. Let's check over here, guys. There's another thing I want to talk to you about. State Bank of India looks into Ripple to ease their cross-border remittances. So we see here, improving remittances services into and out of India means less fees and more money for families who rely on those funds that are sent home. So we know a lot of people working in other countries are trying to send money back into India, and it's happening all around the world, right? A lot of parts of the world, there's a lot of money coming in and out, and people need that. They need a better way so they're not they're working hard in other countries and sending back their money and losing big chunks of it, right? And that's money that could be going to their families and loved ones, and that's why they're working so hard abroad to get the money back to them, and they're losing it. So this could be very good if we can make it very cheap, and the fees can be very cheap for these families who are relying on these funds that are being sent back home. So I see here in the report, guys, Ripple recently reported that it could be having at least 50% of the Indian market under its docket. The company has been very aggressive while pushing for the wide adoption of its fund transfer solutions, XCurrent and XRapid. XRapid's the big one, guys. Consequently, the Financial Analyst News website reports the State Bank of India is considering adoption Ripple's financial solutions. The bank intends to reduce the time cross-border remittances takes to near instant. They want instant. That's good to hear. Now, Ripple's presence as the company, they're in India, they are growing rapidly. Kotak Mahindra Bank announced that it intends to add to its 1,300 branches on RippleNet. India's financial sector is also experiencing massive growth, besides at least $69 billion made into the country last year. So Ripple opened an office in Mumbai in 2017 in order to work on partnerships in the country. Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, commented on his company's activities in India. So Garlinghouse said, improving remittances services into and out of India means less fees and more money for families who rely on those funds that are sent home. This trend is increasing across payment providers and banks inside and outside of the country, further underscoring the mounting opportunity in remittances to India from around the world. That is amazing, guys. There would be a lot of action and liquidity happening there. And it's also very good. I have a lot of friends around the country who do these things, and they work in other countries and send money home. So good if that can get fixed up for everyone and families aren't losing a lot of the money that should be coming to them to big fees. So lots of more interesting news out of XRP, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think about XRP and any of the news we talked about here, and anything else you guys have been finding out there. Let's keep the community going. I'd love to hear from you guys, so let me know in the comments below, guys. Now, if you're also, I always tell you guys at this point of the video at the end, I'm going to say goodbye and wish you a happy weekend to long-term followers. You've heard our safety message, but if you're new to crypto and you're new to our videos, I want to remind you, you have to be safe with your crypto to protect your investments for you and your family. So here's a little safety tip that will do that for you. I always, with my friends that I get into crypto, I always try to stress safety, because we always say if we can help one person, if you're new to crypto and you catch one of our videos, hopefully we can help you learn how to become a more, a safer crypto enthusiast, where you learn how to store and secure your crypto so you don't become another victim, to all of the crypto theft and hacking that's been going on. So guys, remember, be smart and get a hardware wallet immediately. It's the best investment. I can't believe some of my friends, the hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars they're investing in projects, and they're watching their tokens 24 hours a day to see the price moves, but they're not protecting them, which means they don't actually own these coins. They're just letting them sit on exchanges and sit on their computer, and any day they check, some morning they're going to check, those could be gone. Okay, so all of your future wealth and your family's future wealth you're building could be gone. So it's such a small price to pay, guys, to secure all that money you've been investing. And do it for your friends too. If they don't know, recommend they get hardware wallets, because guys, we've already lost $1 billion in crypto to computer hacks and hardware hacks on our computers and hardware, online wallets. So that's what's hurting our market, and that's what the regulation is trying to make this environment secure for this outside money to pour in. And we want it, guys, because when that outside money pours in and the crypto world is more welcoming and and it's more safer for this outside money to come in, and they don't hear so many stories of crypto theft and all these problems and people losing their money, the market cap's going to swell. It's going to be huge. And the market cap of your individual projects that you love right now will be up, and your prices, the coins will be up, and that's when we'll all be making profit again, okay, and bigger profit than before. But we have to all, one by one, help create a very safe crypto world and get rid of that image of all the hackers and everyone losing that, because newbies that come in, they don't know. They're so busy trying to figure out what projects they should get into and how to buy crypto. They don't even think about securing their crypto. And these are the people that are checking their exchanges and computers some days, and their crypto's gone, and it's horrible. So this message is important, guys, for you. If you haven't got a hardware wallet and you don't know how to store your crypto securely, get an offline hardware wallet. And if you have friends, guys, if you're if you're a big crypto enthusiast, then spread the word to your friends and help them get a hardware wallet, okay, an offline hardware wallet, so you can help them protect their crypto for them and their families too. And let's all, one by one, guys, keep educating everybody about crypto so we can get that market cap of the whole industry to rise when the institutional money comes in, and it's a very safe environment and a welcoming environment for everybody. Okay, guys, so very important to do that. And if you want to get very serious about crypto, like myself and my friends, I personally, many of my friends, I use 2 hardware wallets. One is a backup, keep my crypto safe on that, nice and safe. I don't use it, it's tucked away for the future or whenever I'm going to need it. And I also have a hardware wallet that I keep with me, and I take around with me whenever I want to make transactions or do anything like that. So, and like I said before, guys, I'm piling up offline hardware wallets, the ledgers. I'm piling them up, and I give them to my friends. And I'm going to give some out to some other people too that have actually sent me a couple messages, because I have a few people in the community here that I'm very well in touch with, and I know they're going to have to get hooked up with their offline hardware wallets to be safe too. But it's a great gift for your friends, guys, if you want to help them be secure and safe, and they'll really appreciate it later on when you're maybe the reason they were able to hold on to some of their crypto for years and made a huge profit. So look into your friends and getting them a hardware wallet too, guys. So, and don't wait if it's too late, guys. One day it could just be too late and the crypto's gone. I have friends that keep telling me stories about the Bitcoin and Ether they owned years ago, and it's horrible to think about the prices now when, that they've had piles of those coins and they're gone. So if you do get one, guys, you got to get them directly from the manufacturer. It's safe, they'll never be tampered with. And if you don't know how to get one or where to get one, there's a link in the description below to help you out. You just go check it out, and you can get one of the best, most popular hardware wallets on the market, and you will sleep good at night every night knowing you don't have to worry about your crypto and your future investments, guys. If you could, please like this video. It helps us a lot. We appreciate that so much. And subscribe to the channel as well, so you could send us private messages and we can talk that way and be in touch. Very easy. And you'll never miss any videos when we come out with any news, and you might catch a good project that really catches your attention and you look into, and maybe it's one that for the future, you make some profit on if it's a project you get into early. So we'd like to hear from you guys too. I hope you have a good night, guys. I'll catch you in the next video, and take care.